Hey everybody, happy Friday. This is Ashleen Caino, that Metaphysical Chick, and welcome to your daily Tarotscope. Okay, so let's tune into the collective and see what the message is for today. See what's going on. And of course, as usual, this is a general reading for the collective. I don't pull individual cards, and if you would like a private reading, you can just click the link in the description. The readings are super affordable, so check that out. Okay, so let's tune in and see what's going on with the energy today. And as you're hopping on, say hi. Good morning, happy Friday. Hey, Heather. Okay, so what is going on with the energy today? Okay, so first of all, we have the Ace of Water. Love it. We have the Emperor. And we have Life Experience. Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Also known as the Tower card. So let's see what's going on here. So an overview of the energy for today, there's definitely a feeling of like love or falling in love or just like a love for life today. I don't know if any of you can feel the energy today, but I just woke up like just feeling my heart felt full, and I don't know why. Because it's not like I'm in love or anything like that, but there's just this really nice feeling of love in general, but it could be representing falling in love with someone too. But it feels as though there's some need to like get organized or get structured, get disciplined, due to some kind of recent shakeup that has possibly occurred, because I don't feel like it's about to occur. Okay, let's just dig into the cards and see what's going on. Okay, so the Ace of Water, like this is just such a great card to get, especially if you've met someone new, you feel like you're falling in love. It represents feelings. That's what it's all about. It says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So for me, this is kind of like the brand new opportunity of just falling in love with life, falling in love with someone. Even when you move into a new home, you feel so full of love. So there's just this overall energy today of that love. So we've got that. Now with the Emperor, it is saying here, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. This could talk about someone, perhaps a couple, or maybe someone you're interested in. Perhaps they are being a little bit overly controlled of their feelings. Maybe they're not giving too much away. Maybe they're trying to keep their feelings under control. This could be representing you as well. But the Emperor is very much like someone who like leads and who like I said, is in control, and he knows how to take responsibility and be structured and be organized. This can also represent Aries, by the way, just saying. But there is this sense of like getting feelings under control. So perhaps like your feelings are out of control a little bit at the minute. Maybe you're thinking about a lot of stuff to do with feelings, to do with falling in love or wanting to fall in love. And the Emperor is either saying, look, you need to get this under control a little bit, or maybe you or the other person are being a little bit too controlled with your own feelings and like reeling them in too much. And it could possibly be to do with this card here, the Tower. So the Tower is very much to do with like some kind of shakeup that happened in your life. So perhaps this is saying like you're afraid to love again. You're afraid to fully open yourself up. If you look at the Emperor, he's got his arms all closed up here, right? He's like, So this could be saying that, perhaps you're afraid to open up again, afraid to love again, or afraid to open your heart to someone. Doesn't have to be romantic love, but perhaps you're afraid to just really embark upon a new path that could lead to so much love and happiness in your life in general. Like I said, a love of life. And it's showing that some kind of trauma or something's happened that's making you just that little bit hesitant. It's making you that little bit more closed, that little bit more defensive, that little bit more, I'm going to stay in control of my feelings here. I'm going to try to like lead with my head instead of my heart. That's the feeling I'm sort of getting here, okay? So there is a sense that there has been a shakeup that has happened, but it's also showing that it's now time to rise from the ashes, and it's time to move forward, bringing those lessons with you, but you don't have to bring the pain with you, and you don't have to like feel as though it's going to happen again. If you learn your lessons, they should not come back around again, but it's when we don't learn and we bury our head in the sand that they keep coming back around. I just got a really high-pitched ringing in my ear, by the way, so that's really like making me feel I'm on point, especially with a message for someone here. But life experience, it does say a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So for me, this is telling you, open open yourself up, spread those wings, let love in, or go follow your heart, follow your passion. There's some kind of new opportunity coming in for you here to do with love and happiness and fulfillment, but it's right at the baby stages. So if something's happened or someone's come along in your life, or there's some kind of opportunity that would just light you up emotionally and fulfill you emotionally, it's letting you know that if there have been things that shook you up in the past, they're done, and it's now time to rise from the ashes, and it's now time to build even stronger foundations. But we build them from learning our lessons, from being structured, from being organized, by taking responsibility this time round, and not necessarily just fully giving into our emotions, being a little bit more in control of our emotions and our thoughts, and just being a little bit more logical in our approach. And what I love about that is, you know, it's like the post I just made here about an hour ago on this page about how if I'm dating someone, I want them to be their first priority, them to look after themselves and to love themselves and to go after their goals and their dreams, because that's what I'm going to do. So it's like that's a lesson I learned from my marriage falling apart. So it's almost like this is what it's saying, like learn from your lessons of how things fell apart so you can start over again, rebuilding stronger foundations to rebuild something even more amazing. In order to rebuild something, you have to bring it down first. You have to bring it down to the foundations and make those foundations stronger this time around. So the Emperor is saying it's time to really get organized and get structured and work out how you're going to take these next steps down this path towards creating this emotional fulfillment in your life, whether it's finding the love of your life, whether it's just getting emotional fulfillment with a hobby, or just anything that lights you up, or like it says, finding a new home, anything that's just really emotional. There's brand new opportunities coming in here. There's new opportunities to make a better life for yourself, but it starts with being really disciplined with yourself and really taking ownership. I feel like that's the message, ownership. When things fall apart in relationships especially, it's very easy to kind of look at what all the other person did and not what we necessarily did. But it's always two people, always two people. I mean, even if it's an abusive relationship, the person who's being abused, at the end of the day, they can walk away, even though they've been so abused they feel they can't. There's always something that we can do, even if we're being a victim, you know what I mean? And I mean that with so much love, but it's like about learning this time round. It's about being stronger, and it's about taking the lessons with us so that we can truly rise from the ashes here and rebuild a stronger, brighter future full of emotional fulfillment and happiness and love. What a great message. I originally looked at these cards and I was like, shit, the Tower, this is not good. But no, this is beautiful. And this is actually the feeling I woke up with this morning. I really woke up just feeling like today is good. Life is good. I feel like life is magical today. I feel like this is a really powerful manifesting energy today. So if anything, I feel the message coming out here is get organized, get structured in your head for what you want to come into your life, for what you want to start or pursue or to see happen, and really sit down, make some kind of a plan, and just open yourself up to the idea of being able to get it. That's what I truly strongly feel, okay? New beginnings, just opening yourself up. Not saying don't give in to fear, but there's just this sense of like being open to the magic and open to the idea that the universe wants you to live your best life and wants you to be truly happy. So take the lessons with you and rebuild a stronger life. Okay, angel messages. Let's get an angel message. Okay. Whoop! It fell out. Okay. Law of attraction, okay? Exactly this. Getting into the right headspace. Telling yourself today life is magical. So it says here, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So for me, this is just completely validating this message today of be open to life being magical, being open to new beginnings. But in order to do that and manifest and create what you want, you just have to let go. You have to let go of that fear, or else you're just going to keep creating from that space of fear, which means you're creating more of what you don't want. Whereas whenever we're open and we're like saying, okay, I learned that lesson, it sucked, now I'm going to do better, I'm going to be more in control of my mind and the actions I take, but I'm open and receptive to what the universe wants to bring in, okay? The law of attraction, like I said, it's hard at work today. There's some serious manifesting power going on today. I can feel it in my core. So that is coming out to definitely confirm that. I want an Ascended Masters Oracle as well. Spirit, what would the Ascended Masters like us to know today? Hi, Todd. I can see you. Okay. Ooh, okay, we got father, husband, brother, son. Very interesting. Okay, so this is definitely speaking about some kind of significant man in your life. So this could be perhaps you searching for a significant man or woman if you're a guy watching. Todd, no, I'm only joking. This could be, you know, the idea of finding new love, okay? But this time around, being a little bit more, taking those lessons with you and knowing what you want and what you don't want, right? And that's another thing I want to add to this as well, because it's saying get structured and organized. So, you know, don't be afraid to be picky if you're single, or if, you know, you're moving that phase of like looking for the person you want. Something I learned from 10 years of marriage is that I learned, as great as it was, because like my ex-husband is a fantastic guy, I really am aware of what I don't want in the future and what I do want. So don't be afraid to like write your list and say like, this is what I want and this is what I don't want. And when people come into your life, don't be afraid to be like, you know what, you're not ticking all my boxes. I know that so much of this is great, but if I don't feel aligned with it, I'm not going to throw myself into it. Because that's how we get into these messes in the first place. We kind of, I'm not saying everyone has to be 100% perfect, but if you really truly know that there's something more out there that you desire and crave, don't settle. Do not settle. And I feel like this is really in regards to finding a significant person. We have the law of attraction here. It's showing you can manifest love, okay, to bring in a significant person in your life. This could also, you know, just represent connection with your husband, connection with your son. Maybe you want to build a relationship. Ooh. Maybe shit went down with a significant male in your life as well. You know, the Tower is all about things falling apart, like a really bad moment in time. And now it's about fixing things and rebuilding it and creating that foundation even stronger, okay? So it's just letting you know, with a significant male in your life, there's a brand new opportunity to create more love and fulfillment. It doesn't need to be romantic love. This could be your son. This could be your brother. It could be your father. Whatever it is. But it's letting you know, time to get structure, get control, and move things to a new level. Like move into the space of positivity and how you want to see the relationship go. I want one more card. These are banging on point today, huh? Moonology. I know you guys love Moonology. Let's do it. Okay, Spirit, what would you like us to know for today? What have we got? Balance spirituality with practicality. That's exactly how I feel here. Put our wishes and our heart's desires out into the universe, but, you know, be structured and be in control, take ownership, be logical. Like these two cards for me, not that the Emperor is the air suit, which represents thoughts, but he does give that sense of like being really logical, like the King of Air, the King of Swords. So for me, there's like a massive balance going on here between the emotions, which is water, and the mind, the thoughts, which is this card here. So I feel like this is definitely reinforcing. It's time to balance our emotions with our logic when we're moving forward, and not just getting caught up in all the emotions and the whirlwind, and not giving into just being logical either. Balance. This is also showing Pisces here, by the way. This is the sign of Pisces, so maybe there's a significant man in your life or person in your life who is a Pisces. But yes, it's letting us know it's time to really bring this balance together and get manifesting, learning those lessons and rebuilding a stronger foundation. Boom! I love this message for today. Like, seriously, give it a like or comment if you're feeling this message today, because I freaking love it. All right, you guys, I'm out. Like I said, if you want a private reading, just click the link in the description. Super affordable. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye!